Yo, what up? It's your boy again. I know y'all like my first video. I was talking about a whole lot of important stuff. Like I was like pointing out very important pointers and tips and stuff I did. My video was lit. It's gonna be lit in the first one though. What do you say? Okay. I'm doing something right now, y'all. So as the fire grows, the shooting stops. Some news reporters suggest the terrorists may have tunneled out of the house and escaped. Yeah. Hours later, when the flames subside, police and firemen investigate the burned-out building. They find 6 charred bodies, which are taken to the county coroner for examination. The announcement department conducted a thorough autopsy on each of the bodies recovered from the fire, and forensic evidence reveals that Patty Hearst is not among the deceased. Patty Hearst and SLA members Emily and Bill Harris were not in the house when the police surrounded it. They watched the shootout live from a hotel near Disneyland. Even though 6 terrorists are dead and 2 are still awaiting trial, the surviving Symbionese Liberation Army members aren't ready to lay down their arms and surrender. Bill Harris assumes DeFreeze's role of field general, and the Harrises decide to take Patty back up to the San Francisco Bay Area. On April 21st, 1975, over a year and 2 months since the SLA kidnapped Patty Hearst, members stage another combat operation. This time, it's at the Crocker Bank in Carmichael, California. 5 SLA members, including Patty Hearst, burst into the bank and point weapons at the customers and employees. A customer is shot dead on the scene. The others are told to cooperate or face the same fate. And almost as quickly as they stormed the bank, the SLA members disappear and make their getaway. It was going to be 5 more months before authorities finally tracked down the terrorists. Coming up, a highly publicized arrest, and Patty Hearst could be going to trial. These escapes after new investigations. This is so far-fetched, it's beyond belief. Corrupt crimes continues next for new scales of way. 2 missing friends. You want to pick our little girls and will be in more danger. I'm innocent. Without a trace. Tonight, 9/8 Central. A new escape slip away. How can you tell an ordinary dog from a super chewer dog? You just can't. Super Chewer by Bark. Monthly box of the toughest toys and American-made treats. Subscribe today and get free shipping at superchewer.com.
Now is the time to get the body you've always wanted at Sonobello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist. To celebrate our 10th anniversary, for the first time ever, we're offering you exclusive access to our employee-only pricing.
Before a Sonobello, this is what I used to look like. This is what I look like now. It's hard sometimes to believe that's me. Is that my body? Wow, cool.
Using advanced microlaser technology, Sonobello's board-certified plastic surgeons can remove unwanted fat in as little as 1 day, with minimal downtime. Even stubborn areas like stomach, thighs, and lung handles. Call 888-241-4483 now for a free consultation and take advantage of our 10th anniversary exclusive employee-only pricing. Payment plans available. Don't miss out on your chance to take advantage of employee-only pricing from Sonobello. This is a limited time offer. Call 888-241-4483 now.
Are unpredictable Crohn's symptoms following you everywhere? It's time to take back control with Stellano. For adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease, Stellano works differently. Studies showed relief and remission with dosing every 8 weeks.
Stellano may lower the ability of your immune system to fight infections and may increase your risk of infections and cancer. Some serious infections require hospitalization. Before treatment, get tested for tuberculosis. Before or during treatment, always tell your doctor if you think you have an infection or have flu-like symptoms or sores, have had cancer, or developed any new skin growths, or if anyone in your house needs or recently had a vaccine. Alert your doctor of new or worsening problems, including headaches, seizures, confusion, and vision problems. These may be signs of a rare, potentially fatal brain condition. Some serious allergic reactions can occur. Do not take Stellara if you are allergic to any of its ingredients.
Talk to your doctor today and learn how ginseng can help you explore cost support options. Remission can start with Stellara.
Hi, I'm actor, social justice advocate, and Harvard Law School graduate Hilhar. Frederick Douglass once said, I would unite with anybody to do right and with nobody to do wrong. That's why I've decided to serve as the executive director of the law firm Natalie Skulnick. And in that capacity, I'm reaching out to anyone who's had hernia mesh implanted specifically for hernia repair and suffered serious complications. Although one of the most frequently performed surgeries, reports indicate that some patients are suffering injury due to defectively designed mesh. Because of this, I believe that the everyday person needs to speak out, needs to fight to protect their rights, and the power of the courts is an essential part of protecting the everyday citizen. That's why I'm working to passionately pursue justice for individuals who have been harmed. If you or a family member had hernia mesh implanted specifically for hernia repair and suffered serious complications, including revision surgery, we can help. Give us a call.
Everybody buy a ticket for $20. That would be a $20.
The left-wing terror organization called the SLA has been on a murder, robbery, and kidnapping spree for over a year and a half. 6 members of the group are dead. 2 are in prison. The police don't know exactly how many more are still on the loose or where they are hiding.
What they do know is that they still have Patty Hearst with them. They want to get her into custody, and they want to do it before any more robberies or any more murders occur. On September 18th, 1975, they hit an apartment, and there they find SLA member Wendy Yoshimura and Patty Hearst inside. They are both taken into custody on the spot.
Yeah.
So when you're booked, you always have to write down what's your occupation. Patty Hearst wrote urban guerrilla.
Despite the fact that Patty Hearst is initially the victim of a kidnapping, her high-profile participation in the string of SLA crimes leads authorities to charge her as the sole defendant in the Hibernia bank robbery. She is going to trial.
When Patty Hearst was rescued, she was only 87 pounds. That doesn't sound like a person who is happy and in control of their life. She presents an affidavit to the court describing her kidnapping and the treatment she has had to endure at the hands of the SLA. She was held for days, if not weeks, in a small, unlit closet. She was given very little food. She was given hallucinogens. She was given LSD, sexually assaulted repeatedly, and forced to do a series of audio recordings. She claims that she has been brainwashed, and her participation in the Hibernia bank robbery was beyond her control.
Patty Hearst asserts in her affidavit to the court that after the bank robbery, she was told she was now a criminal and would be arrested and possibly shot if she tried to get away from her SLA captors.
As part of his defense strategy, F. Lee Bailey puts Patty Hearst on the stand. She does not make a compelling witness. Under cross-examination, she repeatedly takes the fifth, declining to answer questions on the grounds she may incriminate herself. The problem was that at the time she was testifying, she was being treated by prison doctors who happened to be giving her sedatives before she would go into trial, and
Yeah,
she
just
looked
shouldn't
groggy
go.
the whole time. The prosecution succeeds in painting the picture of Hearst as a young rebel without a cause. The jury finds her guilty of bank robbery and using a firearm in the commission of a felony. She's sentenced to 7 years in a federal prison. The judge says during sentencing that rebellious young people who voluntarily commit criminal acts will be punished.
But just 22 months after Hearst enters federal prison, President Jimmy Carter commutes her sentence, and she is released from jail.
In 2001, on his last day in office, President Bill Clinton issues her a complete pardon.
With this presidential pardon, Patty Hearst is finally free to move on with her life. Her nightmare at the hands of the Sudanese Liberation Army is finally over. This program contains material that may be disturbing to some audience members. Viewer discretion is advised. Today, chilling audio of a deadly home invasion grips a small town. Sorry about that. A homeowner caught between fear and vengeance turns the tables on a crime.
Places a handgun under the woman's chin and pulls her trigger.
Is he a hero or a stone cold executioner?
Yes. I'm a sucker. They think I'm there for them to take advantage of. It's not the reward for being a good person.
Police need to get to the bottom of this. They need more information.
The law will be put to the test in Minnesota's real-life Nightmare on Elm Street. November 22nd, 2012, on chilly Thanksgiving Day in central Minnesota. Residents in the quiet small community of Little Falls, about 100